Hello and welcome to the capstone project that I will be facilitating. This is Angeli Chin and this is the tutorial on Asana. Asana is the platform we will be working in to assign projects, keep them in task, and manage the dates that they are, as well as assigning them to one another. You will already be invited by me to join this Asana. Once you do, you will sign in to www.asana.com, put in your email and your password, which Ms. Tuttle may do for you automatically, so that all of you have access to the site. Once you're in, you'll see that there is the capstone project listed under projects. You can share Asana through Facebook, Twitter, or send an email. This is the menu at the bottom of the screen. And here you can see an example of an email that can be sent to other people that you can share Asana with. And then you would send it. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add Miss Tuttle to the capstone project. She is going to be a facilitator. As you can see, I'm already one member here. And now we're going to add Miss Tuttle. What I would do is then add the email address and her name. And then click Send Invite. And now she has been added. Once she accepts, she will be listed as another member. The capstone project is our workspace name, and it is used for school. So each of you would be added on. We have the availability to add up to 30 members per project. Okay, we can get out of that. And now if we go to Capstone Project, you will see that you can add a task. And so if we click on Add a Task, the first task that I would like to implement is handing out the audio-video release to each of the students to have signed and returned back into class. So you would just type in what the actual task is. If you go to the arrow on the right-hand side, it gives you more information. You can add the other information that may not be available readily to see when you just put in the name of the task. And what I would like here is for each student to have the form and return it to Ms. Tuttle at least 1 week prior to the implementation of our project here. We can add a due date, and if you click on that, you can actually see a calendar come up for the due date that you would like. And we're going to choose December 7th as the date that we would like to have all the release forms returned to us. And then as you see here, you can see when I created this task, what it was added to, and when I put in the due date. There's a drop-down menu here where we can add a subtask to this if there were to be one. We can delete it or make it a priority, and this will definitely be a priority because we can't start unless I actually get this release form from you guys. You can also assign tasks to individual people. You see here, I could put a task here along with the due date, name the task, so on and so forth, and that could be to any individual. Now, if I wanted to add a new task, there is another way that we can possibly do this as well. We can also filter them. We can also sort them by the person it was assigned to, by the date, and by the project. There's also a priority, and that's where that comes in. You can see what upcoming tasks there are and what tasks are due later. In the drop-down menu, you'll also see that you can add a new task by the bottom menu on the bottom. Here you can add a new task, and this will be getting the rubric to Miss Tuttle. So I am the person who's going to do that, and I will email the rubric to Miss Tuttle. I can assign it also to myself or to someone else to do, and you will see that each person will come up. We can assign it to the project that we have going here. We can add it to the capstone project and what the due date would be, and that would also be December 7th. And since I know that the rubric has to be sent, I can actually take it from my computer and attach it to this task, making it easier for me to send it to Miss Tuttle. And there it is. And as you see, it lets you know that I have added this to the capstone project. Now we can also mark as complete or drop down to other different tasks that are available, create new tasks, or do the quick add, which we just did. There's a help menu that shows you all the different keyboards and a help information center as well. You can also find that under more. And that is basically how we're going to add tasks and check and see how everybody's doing. Once each task is done, we can close out the details of each of the tasks and mark them when they're done, when they are completed. And that is basically how we're going to use Asana. Thank you very much for all of your help and your attention in this little tutorial. Have a great day.